Alright, Koda. I just wanted to kind of document and show you what we think happened here. Alright, this is the bridge you were coming around. We think you hit the wall somewhere about 10 foot from where the concrete starts. And I'll walk over here and I'll kind of put things into perspective a little bit. If you see the corner of the bridge there, about 10 foot down, is where you initially hit the wall, and I'll zoom in on the impact area where you initially hit the ground, and I'll walk through there and show you all the pieces of your bike. And you actually, when you hit there, you roll down that hill and you ended up down here in between these two barrels, all these barrels. So the reason we determined that you had to have hit the wall right here is because when the police got here and were doing their report, the first piece of your bike they found was right here, which puts you about 8 to 10 foot from the initial part of the bridge where it starts. You got number one spot here, part of your headlight, right here at the base of the bridge where it connects. You landed way over there on top of that hill. Alright. Coming down the hill a little bit further, we'll find piece number 2. This is another part of your headlight assembly. And then it's got this deep drop off down here that you actually flew over. You look up how high you were actually flying through the air. There's the bridge. You landed way over there on that hill. I don't know if you can see across here. This is number 3. That's actually half of your headlight. Oh, this is number 4. So there must be a number 3 in between here somewhere that I didn't see. Or is that
3 right there?
Is that 3 over there? Okay. And this is at the base of the, basically the little hill that you landed on up there. Number 3 is what's left of your glove on your right hand. And I'll zoom in on it. You'll notice you got no knuckles left on there at all. So it looks like you might have, and if you touch it, it feels like burnt nylon. You know how it gets hard? So you must have ground on that wall a little bit before you went over. Back to putting things into perspective, up there is where you come off, somewhere in between that pylon and the initial part of the bridge. Because once you get up here and you see this divot that you made on initial contact here, number 5. I don't even know if I can get it all in there, but it's probably about a 6-inch hole, and everything is pushed at this angle straight off to the left. And if I'll get on the back side of the hole here, where this dirt's coming from, that would put you coming off that wall just before that pylon. That's probably, how far would you say that is, Justin? 40, 45 yards? You think 30 yards, 35, 40 yards? That's a long ways over that gully, or that little depression there. If you'll look to where the dirt's pushed up and out straight to the left and follow that straight over here. I'll get back behind this a little bit. This is where you first hit. It pushes all the dirt straight that away. Those are the barrels you finally landed at down there. You made another impact that they have circled off right here on the side of the hill, probably about 5 foot down. Okay, and obviously you were losing a little momentum when you were here at number 6. Okay, because they have an arrow pointing down right here from your direction of your path that you fell, and then luckily you landed at these barrels, because that's what you'd have got if the barrels wouldn't have been here. You got here, when I first came over and seen it last night, I didn't know what these, I couldn't tell what this was down here, but obviously that's your foot where your feet were, and your head was over there. When I come here last night, there was a big old pile of blood down there. You can actually see where the ants have gotten a hold of that, but there was pieces of styrofoam with blood on it and everything. So this is where you ended up, and way the hell over there is where you came from. I'd say this is probably about 50, 60 yards from where you left the bridge, hit the top of the hill there, rolled and hit again here, and then the arrows come down and you landed here. So no more motorcycles for Koda. End of story.